Newton Gunarathna has the distinction of being the only person to have headed 3 government electronic media institutions, as no other person in both the television and radio industry in Sri Lanka has. He was the Additional Director General of the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation, the chairman of the Independent Television Network, and is now head of the Sri Lanka National Television. He's also the only person to have started his career as an announcer 40 years ago and step by step climbed up the ladder to reach his current position. Having joined the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Service in 1963 as an announcer, Newton Gunarathna steadily climbed on the steep heights that lay on the path as he progressed along his media journey to reach exalted positions in the field of electronic media. Prior to this, he headed the Independent Television Network and the Lakhanda Broadcasting Service, 2 other important landmarks in his journey. He discharged the responsibilities and performed all the duties of office with deep commitment and great skill to bring extraordinary success to the institutions to which he provided the leadership. As a media personality and a media chief, his media life has been a resounding success. In 1994, Sri Lanka was on the threshold of entering a new socio-political phase. One visible marker of it was the Lakhanda Broadcasting Service, which was created by Newton Gunarathna in 1996. As a media chief, the concept of service to the community, which he introduced and put into practice, is socially extremely beneficial. Newton Gunarathna was a media person who had close and cordial relations with a number of statesmen of the country. 3 such are the former Prime Minister, the late Madam Sirimavo Bandaranayake, former President Mrs. Chandrika Bandaranayake Kumaratunga, and the incumbent President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Mr. Newton Gunarathna had a well-modulated voice, a clear diction, and a delivery style which was unique to him. It had the quality of creating a sense of confidence and reliability in the listener and the viewer. During the catastrophes and tragedies Sri Lanka had to face in the recent past, the way he mobilized the media was both exemplary and amazing. When the more remote villagers had to face the brutal and cruel attacks of the terrorists, or when the villagers had to face natural disasters like floods and prolonged droughts, he went beyond the limits of the role of a media man and took up the role of a caring, compassionate and loving father or a brother or an elder and moved into their midst. On the 26th of December 2004, when the tsunami devastated the coastal lands of the island, he introduced a new dimension to media culture in this country and created an awakening among the people regarding their social responsibilities. The acute sense of social responsibility and social commitment that is exemplified in his actions inherently spring from a deeply ingrained Buddhist concept of dana in Mr. Newton Gunarathna. The practice of directing the media towards service to the community will be recorded indelibly in the annals of communication in the island.
Inspired by a local TV executive.
It's enough now. Let us rebuild the nation.
The first plane accident over the airspace of Sri Lanka that occurred in 1974, killing more than 200 passengers on board, was described by Mr. Newton Gunarathna with the aid of a walkie-talkie from the 3,000-foot-high mountain site of the accident. This is a historic landmark in radio broadcast reportage in the country, at a time when the facilities for mobile reporting was non-existent. As a broadcast journalist, Mr. Newton Gunarathna has helped to enrich and strengthen the media tradition of the country by providing support wherever it was needed, and has contributed immensely to create an invigorating environment for media to flourish as an independent and socially responsible institution in the service of the nation.